How are you feeling? Anything happening yet?
It's hard to put into words.
I think I need a second dosage. I'm too used to this shit. What's up, mate? What are you doing?
No more.
No! It wasn't me. It wasn't. I didn't kill her. No, I didn't. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't kill her. It wasn't me.
We're told from the earliest moments of our lives that boys will be boys and girls will be girls. The moment the doctor declares it's a girl, society expects and compels us to act like our assigned gender. Our gender is a sort of script. Girls are given purple ponies and dolls, whereas boys are given spaceships and trucks. Men are expected to act manly. They walk like men, they talk like men, and they certainly don't get caught up in anything girly. Whereas women have long hair, they wear makeup, they walk like women, and even sit like women. But even 100 years ago, it was common to see a woman with body hair or a boy wearing a dress. Society assumes that girls act like girls because of hormones or because their brains are just different. But these gender roles are, according to Caldwell, determined by society.
I think when you're talking about gender normative behaviour within society, I think that is a completely socially conditioned thing. It's certainly not the case that women's biology, for example, should automatically mean that they should be in any way second-class citizens within society, that they should behave in a particular way, that they should be more docile, that they should be more empathetic, that they should be more naturally caring of children, and all the rest of the things than men, and vice versa.
I'm a woman, but you call me a girl to make me smaller, safer, maybe. It's cold in here with grey reverberant walls, and you say you've never played with a girl, yet you're almost 30, by all accounts successful, and it's the 21st fucking century, so how did you come to live in a world so small? Your theory. Men and women can't be friends. Well, maybe you're content to aspire to ascend the piss-stained levels of this multi-story concrete hell, but if you ever want to get out of here, you're going to have to trust me, because I'm the one with the keys. And having unpacked the gear, we're 2 inches higher than we should be, so you better get in the back and think heavy.
September 16th, 2011 was a day that changed our lives forever.
In 2011 I had 2 miscarriages, and then in September I gave birth to our beautiful boys Noel and James, and they were born still.
It was at that moment when a senior consultant came in and wanted to make sure that babies were okay, because they would need to inject steroid to support their lungs. I remember loads of people in the room running around, but then there was a quietness and something that it was so surreal, something that you'd never experience unless you were in that moment.
Losing Noel and James was the worst thing that could ever happen to us, and a pain that I would never wish on my worst enemy.
A different child. A different child. People notice. There's a special glow around you. You grow, surrounded by love, never doubting you are wanted. Only look at the pride and joy in your mother and father's eyes. And if sometimes, between the smiles, there's a trace of tears, one day you'll understand. You'll understand there was once another child, a different child, who was in their hopes and dreams. That child will never outgrow the baby clothes. That child will never keep them up at night. In fact, that child will never be any trouble at all, except sometimes, in a silent moment, when mother and father miss so much, that different child. May hope and love wrap you warmly, and may you learn the lesson forever. How infinitely precious, how infinitely fragile in this life on earth. One day, as a young man or woman, you may see another mother's tears, another father's silent grief. Then you, and you alone, will understand and offer the greatest comfort. When all hope seems lost, you will tell them, with great compassion, I know how you feel. I'm only here because my mother tried again.